So today we're going to be adjusting valves on a Mack model Alpha 7 400 by the looks of it. Oh, sticker's kind of gone. So over here, these are our valves. We have exhaust valve, which has a spring on it. Intake valve does not have a spring. They are bridged together. Two valves, two intake, two exhaust valves per cylinder. 24 valves, math. On valve covers on heavy duty applications, they should have the valve clearance for when you're adjusting them. Exhaust clearance is 24 thousandths and intake is 16 thousandths. We've already got our feeler gauge set up with 16 thousandths, well 16 thousandths and 24 thousandths. Why that one has a 6 on it makes it weird. Now you're going to need a wrench to break the jam nut loose on the actual adjuster. And you're going to need, well, this one in particular is a Allen head. So we already got the Allen head that fits in there. What you're going to want to do, since that's not bolted down, bolt that down for safety. You're going to want to break these loose with your wrench. And then on the exhaust side, actually it's 24, you're going to shove your feeler gauge in there. What I like to do is I'll just set it in there and I'll adjust this until you feel that sharp rise in torque. Back it off just a little bit and then push down and give it a feel. You should have a fair amount of drag, but not enough to where you can't get it in and out with a little bit of force. And then so that way this doesn't readjust itself. I'm going to hold the actual adjuster screw in place. I'm going to take my wrench, set this back down to 0. I'm going to tighten it, ensuring that I do not turn the adjustment screw in the process. Then I'm going to push down on it and I'm going to give it a feel. Same way, so that valve is adjusted. That was the exhaust valve. On the exhaust valve has a spring, you always want to push it down so that way you get a true adjustment. Same thing on the next one. You're going to want to take your wrench, break it loose. I've already done that. You're going to take the 16 thousandths, and you don't have to push the valve down or anything, and you want to slide it in there. See, this one is it's too loose. So even with this, you can see the play. So what you're going to want to do is tighten this down so you get that little bit, the sharp rise in torque. You want to keep going so you get a slight drag. And you want to tighten this down. Hit it with a trusty wrench, ensuring not to turn it in the process. I think that one might have turned a little. Yeah, turned a little. But if it turns a little, you just break it loose, readjust, tighten it back down until it matches before and after on your feeler gauge. Keynotes for this, you want to set cylinder number 1 at top dead center on the compression stroke. And then on all, or most, we'll go with most, heavy duty applications and inline 6 engines, the key to it is doing an intake and then exhaust. Intake and then exhaust. And then you leave cylinder 6 out. Rotate the engine 360 degrees, start at cylinder 6, do both valves, and then intake, exhaust, you should be completed with valves.